fine. Okay, good. He's a really nice specimen as well, so don't want to leave him in there. Right, let's try and do this. Let's try and do this. Oh, oh, his tail came off! His tail came off in my hand! Oh! I guess that's the defense, but still, man. Out! Whee! Okay, he's there. Gone. Okay, that's that one dealt with. Oh no! Well, that was predictable. Very, very predictable. I need a longer thing.
il est là. Ouais.
Start to see what it's going to look like. So as well as these planks, there's also going to be a joint that covers the gap. It's going quite a bit easier and more quickly than the first cabin because it's a different style of cladding. The main cabin has sort of like a ridge and a slot that you have to fit together. These screws are a bit different. They're much more visible, but they're much easier to put in. I haven't got to pre-drill. They're really expensive. It's like €50 for 250, which is ridiculous. The wood itself is costing about €500 and the screws are probably going to be €400. I mean, it's ridiculous, but they are going on really quickly. I can feel that it's still drying out, so I'm making sure when I'm putting them on that the heart of the wood is coming out this way. As it dries out more, it's got less chance of cupping and coming forward. Thanks to Sandra and Nick for confirming that that is the right way to put it on. They've also had some cladding done at theirs, so they were able just to check for me that I'm putting it on the right way around. I think the other thing is my skill set has quite significantly improved since I started doing the first cabin. For example, doing the notch around the window. I've cut that board, I measured, put it up, it was perfectly fine. That would have taken me 3 or 4 attempts. I would have had to have done some kind of model, and then I would have had to cut it on some scrap and then transfer it onto a piece of wood because I'd just lose so much material in the process. So I've really actually noticed that my skills have improved quite a lot. So that's reassuring. And the other thing is that on the cabin I stained everything, 2 coats, the whole length of every plank before I cut it, before I fit it. This I'm going to, in the first instance, just let it weather a little bit. I might end up staining it but not before the end of the summer. I want to wait and see how the colours change. If it tones down to a soft grey, which is what I'm hoping, and it's consistent enough, then I may just leave it as it is. It's Douglas fir, so it's a wood that doesn't actually require any preservative. It's capable of being out here for probably 15 to 20 years without needing any care and attention. It's come probably less than 20 kilometres from where it was grown. The weather has been terrible. It's been raining and freezing cold, and it's been a bit of a drag trying to do the structure. But it's about to change. Tomorrow and for the next week it's going to be between 25 and 30 every day, which is great for working outside. It's possibly going to be a bit hot, but I'm really urgently trying to get the south and the west side of the cabin covered because I don't want this black wrap to deteriorate. It's a wrap that's designed to be outside for about 3 months, ideally maximum. It got through the winter, but I don't really want the UV rays to degrade it now. So I'm really getting on, focusing on doing the south side and the west side for that reason. I'm pretty pleased. For a first day, for a first effort, it's all gone pretty well. That's the first 2 sides done. I think it's looking really nice. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'll be back in probably 2 or 3 weeks' time with another update. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It encourages me to keep going and keep sharing. Have a good week.